He has the whole world in his hand. He has the whole world in his hand. He has the whole world in his hand. He had the whole world in his hand. He got 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 the whole world in his hand. In Jesus' name, my dear brothers and sisters, this is a message I want to send to you people. I want to send to me this. I want to send this message to us because it is a thing that comes to me. I will not call it a prophecy. I will not call it anything relating to spiritual agenda or anything. But let me attack it to be a deep thinker. A thing that it come to my mind, and they establish. I said, what is happening on this earth? About this sickness that is around this world now. Many times we think that we said that God is silent, too much silent. We complain, God, why can't you do something? God, why can't you do something? People complain. And in the Bible, he tells us, never you complain, never you blame God, never you think about blaming God. But we do, all of us. When you see people killing people, you say, God, why can't God intervene? Why can't God spoil this whole world? Some say that God don't want to will not spoil the whole world. God happens to be silent all over the world, all over the time. From my great grandfather then and my father and me up till now, God sound to be silent. Now people start behaving like just wayward animal. Anybody that have small power, he use it as the way he want. People will say, oh, like poor people like us, we say, oh, why God can't intervene? Why God can't talk? Why God don't perform? In the olden time, if it happen, when you do bad, that bad will come to you immediately. When you do good, that good will see you through, face to face. Now, God, maybe situation or nature, send them HIV for long ago. People, it happens to be afraid. People who happen to be afraid. After all, they overcome it. They send Ebola. People would say, after all, people overcome it. But it happens that aid is until you go to blood, which can be easy to avoid. Very, very easy to avoid. Now, Ebola came, but he go to a special country, one country, just different country. Other countries are safe, but that country suffer Ebola. Let me not mention names of the country. But the AIDS is when you go to it, it catch you. Then people try to overcome them, all of them. We say Ebola is not for us, it's for so country or so country. But God continue warning us to look and remember that He is God. He don't want to spoil the world. He don't want to damage, for us to think of Him, for us to remember Him. Now, look at this colonial virus that come. Whether it's human being that cause it, whether it's nature, but God has made it so perfect, perfect in the sense that He come for the rich and come for the poor, come for the old and come for the smallest person, and not for only one side of country now. Not for only China, not for only Asia, not for only Australia, not for only Africa, not for only Europe, not for only America. It just happened to be all over the world. That's, I said, God has the whole world in His hand. Just a little test of life, of problem, He threw into the world now. Now, we that are saying that God now He has leave the sickness to affect every area. Today, all the churches, even he reject, don't worship me. He did not think of worshiping now. He did not think of the travel you are going. Everything closed down. He did not even think of our food we are going to eat tomorrow. God did not think of the school children. All the thing that is happening, closed down, closed down, closed down. Because He want to show the whole world that He has this world in His own hand. Anything He want to use it for, He use it. I don't believe that the satanic work that is happening. I don't call this thing a sickness. I call it. I don't call it a trouble or a problem, but I call it a program. Program for God to revise this world, for us to look into Him, unto Him, for us to see Him as God, for us to notice Him once again in all our doings, in everything we are doing, for us to remember that we have no power of anything. Sometimes if somebody have sickness, a headache, just little headache, it will disturb all the whole body. But this one has come to disturb the whole world, the whole world. Asia, all as of today, 15th March 2020, no plane will fly this night in the whole world. No plane, no travel, no train, no plane. We go to country. Many other countries, many countries now is indoor. They are indoor. You cannot move to see your friend. Or God say everybody stand still, stand still, which has never happened for many decades. So this thing is not a prophecy. Don't call it a prophecy. You may say it's a yeah word. It's a thing that is not valid. But it's from my inner heart. I think why this thing is happening. Why? And my mind told me that God has the whole world in His hand. He wants to show everybody that He is still God. That we will never do, well, we stop doing without God. That we should stop doing without God. I will put Him first so that he will remain who He is. Many people has degraded Him. He don't think of Him. He don't think of anything he want to do. The person will do it without thinking of what will come out. He give promise that He will not spoil the world again. He will promise, but He want to warn us all. If you are good, if you are a good person, keep doing it. If you are bad, stop it. If not, people will go down for it. Now I may call some of these people that are dying, and in this case, maybe it's the way of rapture. Maybe we are waiting for the time the rapture will come, people will flow up. Maybe it's rapture. Maybe it's recycling of the world. Maybe we cry because, oh, this person has died, or because of, maybe God maybe it's the person that is doing bad. I don't know whether he's taking the good people or he's taking the bad people. But I know this thing that is happening, God really know about it. His commitment is much more about it than commitment of Satan. Everybody should think about God. Everybody should think about God in this point. Maybe when I finish this, if it's my turn, you will not hear my voice again. But let me say it the way it comes to my mind. People has neglected God, and because we say he doesn't talk, he doesn't do anything, silence, completely say, warn you, I warn you, I warn you, I warn you. Now, the little warning that he bring now, he show you that God has the whole world in his hand. If you want to spoil, if you want to talk, in the Bible, when he talk little word, he talk, people close ear. Say, the Lord, the voice is sharp, is loud. What is louder than this kind of sickness now? The sickness is more popular now in the whole world than AIDS, than malaria, than Ebola. Under 2 weeks, the sickness is just the most popular sickness on earth. That shows you God has the whole world in his hands. He can do anything to destroy us if we did not turn to him. Bye bye.